Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my photos using Photoshop. So I'll go onto a screen recording now and I'll do a voiceover of how I'm editing my photos. I just thought any of you guys might like to see. Right, so here I'm just going into my Finder and I'm finding the photos that I'm going to be editing. Not much to say about this. Just going into my desktop, going to my photos. And when I went down to Plymouth I took some photos and I still have some to edit, so I'm just going to be using them. I've split them into sections to make it easier for me. So I'm going to go into the ones of the city and I'm going to be editing these. There's quite a lot of them and my computer's quite slow, so I will speed up certain parts of this. So I'm just opening them into Photoshop here, which is the editing software I use. Yeah, see, it takes a while to open them. I'll cut it to when it's opened. Right, so my Photoshop is open now, so I'm just going to start editing them. I just use it with the basic stuff, just take the exposure down a bit. I always take the exposure down my photos, I don't know why, I feel like it makes it look a lot nicer. Sorry about my Instagram in the background. I mess around with the contrast and the highlights, shadows, see which looks best with it. Not everything looks the same with every image, so I mess around with it a bit and see what looks best basically. As you can see, I'm just scrolling down, messing with the vibrance a little bit, not too much, and the saturation. Saturation's what I normally go for instead of vibrance. Seems to have more of an effect on it. I don't know the details of everything, so I'm just learning here. I'm also just messing with the temperature, seeing if it looks better, but I didn't really like it, so I'll put it back to normal. And then I just go down, and alright, I'm copying the editing settings over onto this so I can paste it onto the next picture and see if it works, because it's a very similar image. And if we just wait for it to load, seems like it's worked quite well. So I go on to the next one and I try that again, see if that's going to work. It just speeds up the process a bit. Now that's just a little bit dark, so I'm going to mess with the exposure a little bit there, make it look a little bit more normal. I'm going to mess with a few of the other settings too, so it didn't really seem to work. But basically I just repeat this process over and over again, basically little tiny details just change them on each photo, copy and paste edit settings over, see if it's going to work, just to try to speed it up. But yeah, I just basically do that over and over and over, so I'll speed up the next part of the video for you guys so you don't have to watch the whole thing 10 times over, because I've taken 20 photos here. Right, so just around here, I've finished editing all the photos now to how I like them, so I'm just going to go through them and see if I want to edit any of them into black and white. So to do that, I just take the saturation all the way down and then re-edit it to see if it looks better with different editing settings in the black and white to maybe up the contrast or whatnot. But I'm just doing that on not all of the images, but just some of them that I think it would suit. So again, I'll speed this up for you guys, so Right, so I've edited the ones that I want to be black and white, so now I'm just going through the process of saving them all. I save them all individually. There's probably a way to do it all together, but I haven't figured it out yet. So if you guys know, then tell me. But I just do it all individually for now. And then I save them all onto my computer for me to like look at later and like put into different folders and everything. Right, I'll speed it up again for you guys now. Sorry. All saved now, so as you can see here, I'm just going into where I've saved them all, and they're all saved with all the photos ready for me to use for whatever I want now. So that's just how I edit, guys. So anything else you want to see, let me know down in the comments. Thank you.